Check out this dope shit, man.
Pay is nothing down, we getting paid. Another day, another dollar living in the bay. Hustling for my baby, trying to play in my escape. I ain't staying in the matrix where they trying to get my papers. Pay is nothing down, we getting paid. Another day, another dollar living in the bay. Hustling for my baby, trying to play in my escape. I ain't staying in the matrix where they trying to get my papers.
Welcome to Samoa. Initiating match.
All right. We are here for the second game of the night. We have Tarleton State versus Texas A&M. We'll be starting everything out on Samoa again. Very normal Tarleton pick. Teams are going back and forth in the chat. I have no idea what they're talking about.
Having a little fun here. Alright, we got Otter on the basic Soj pick. We got Val on the Torbjorn here. And we got Fried Rice on the Ram. I do love me some good Ram.
Keep moving out there.
Then we got Bob on the Kyrie again. Wait a minute. Val swapped to the Tracer. Where's my Torbjorn?
I mean, we are seeing a very normal comp from Tarleton, so can't really complain here. And we're off, so I mean, this would be, I think, one of maybe Tarleton's harder games. Because last season they did go against Texas A&M, but it was the team below this one. So we'll see how this game goes.
Already with Fried Rice taking space, and Otter getting a pick on that cast. But Fried Rice is in trouble here, having to drop down. About to get out of form. Fried Rice getting a good bit of damage. But can we just talk about the healing he just got to survive there?
I mean, yeah, these Tarleton healers are doing God's work right now. The amount of healing they are pumping out on this tank.
And then of course we got that Tracer just causing some chaos just everywhere. The standstill Ram tech, getting some nice damage in there. Fried Rice throwing down the vortex, getting knifed by that JQ, and we see Val down to Orion. And we are seeing Fried Rice gets the pick back on Orion, and Fried Rice is about to have ult. Real question is he gonna go in?
He won't go in with this. It
He
looks like
is!
will.
He gets one. Fried Rice gets Carlo. He going after the BEP. He gets two. He got Q. And Dampish Penny with the Coalescence gets Murder Ducky. And Bob finishes off that box. That is the JQ.
It's looking very similar to the first game of the night. Very much aggressive with just how they are playing.
Guess you could say he did put a stick in the box.
Be quiet. Oh my gosh. Sorry about him.
Alright, then now we're seeing the JQ come back in. Orion getting the pick on Val again. And we're going to see Coalescence come out. And we're also going to see the Kitsune come out. And Overdrive. We're going to see Suzu get used. But it's going to miss Otter, causing him to get pretty low here. Fried Rice getting the kill on Murder Ducky. And they're just holding this point. They're going to have to do something if they want to touch the point.
Otter's going down.
And there down goes Beth. Dampish Penny getting Orion. Fried Rice getting Q. Bob getting Bucks. And that's going to be first point for Tarleton. I think that was pretty good.
I mean, yeah, that was a very aggressive showing from Tarleton. Very much showing their style of play, which is very much get in their face, just make them have no time to just be like, what's going on here?
And then
amazing rush, so you can't really say much about it.
I mean, it also helped with the fact that Fried Rice built that ult super fast.
I'm gonna say, I think that was within a minute. That was a minute ult, which is very
It's
little
pretty
heard
difficult
of.
with Ram.
Very little heard of, but still, I mean, amazing work from Crispy Fried Rice with getting that annihilation that fast.
Alright, we're going to see the Soldier pick come out.
We have Val on the Soldier. It's very much more of Otter's pick. We'll be going around this left side, probably going for a flank.
Carlo getting the pick on Bob early. This could be devastating. But, hold on. Val got the pick on that cast, but soon dies to Carlo. And then we're going to see Fried Rice fall down to box, causing Otter to have to back up, and they're going to have to reset. So the point goes to the opposition. We are going to see a little bit of re-engage here. Using that shield a little bit prematurely. I think he should have used it a little bit farther up. But we are going to see Val almost get domed and just lose his life there. But he gets healed right back up and he's right back into action. Dodges the flash. Val still going for it. Bob gets the pick onto box. Otter getting two on Carlo and Murder Ducky. Dampish Penny getting Orion and Otter cleaning up, getting Q. Now that was an execution.
That was an amazing fight win.
Just perfect. The fact that Val didn't die there honestly saved. He was just being a nuisance.
Yeah, as every Tracer should be.
Let's see a bunch of damage come out. Overclock is ready for Otter.
I don't know if he will pop at this fight, but most likely.
And he gets a pick on the May.
I don't think he will now after that one pick.
And then the pulse comes out onto Q. Otter gets another. Val getting another, and then Fried Rice cleaning up.
Just another super clean fight win, only using one ultimate. I mean, with their ult economy being amazing.
Now we just have to make sure we don't just, for lack of better words, blow our load here, because if we just use all ults like we did before, we might lose the point again. Val getting kind of caught out there, but able to escape. I don't think we need to choose it for that.
So we'll be going for that high ground. Both
Seems like they're
coming
going to go all in here. Coalescence is coming out from one. High Noon comes out, gets Bob. We saw the May Freeze come out. So both Coalescences, both Kiri rushes. High Noon on the side. May Freeze as well. And then here comes Annihilation, but Fried Rice is getting pretty low. Only not even able to get any value really out of that Annihilation. We have to question, was that really worth it?
I mean, it didn't really look like it was worth it, but I mean,
didn't have the healing to stay
They
up.
don't have that healing because I mean, Bob was not in that fight. Bob was dead.
But I mean,
We still do have this overclock.
A&M did just drop 4 ults on that last fight though. But Orion gets the pick onto Val. And we're gonna see Box go for the backline, getting Bob. And then Carlo gets Fried Rice. It just is not looking good on the side of Tarleton here. Gotta ask ourselves, what is happening? It seemed like Tarleton just had a straight path and then it just all crumbled.
I mean, we do have the pick from Val onto Orion. Otter is gonna pop this.
Otter is popping it, but
Oh,
it's caught
just
out
taken
as he is
out.
separated from his team. But it
Val
might
is
have created just enough space. It is the last fight. So maybe last fight here. We see the Kitsune popped. May walling off Fried Rice from his team, but he is getting healed by that Coalescence. Oh no, we're gonna see Coalescence come out, and so as well as the May ult. And it just seems like this point is over.
Looks like that point will go to Texas A&M. But I mean, well-fought victory from Texas A&M.
I honestly thought Tarleton was gonna walk away with it.
Score.
It just seemed like such a steamroll in the first half, but then it just
Seems like
immediately flipped.
Texas A&M found their rhythm.
If Tarleton want to win this map, they have to figure out something to stop them.
Just he's swapping Bob to the Juno just for that extra speed.
And Fried Rice onto the Queen now.
On average, more mechanical or more human?
Why?
This
Try
is
to
going to
figure out
be
whether to
an
scrap you
interesting
for
thing.
parts.
Consider
I do
the
love me some
reason
Junker
before
Queen,
you decide.
but this Ram might be a problem. I mean, also with that May could also wall off the Junker Queen from ulting too, which could be a problem if they keep it.
I mean, we'll see what goes on.
Alrighty, so seems Tarleton is first to the point, and A&M opt to go to the left here. We are going to see Ram get soloed out a little bit here. But we're going to see Falcon pretty low there on the Tracer, forced to recall here. Having to try and just get a pick. Otter with the pick onto the Moira. And then Val chasing that Kiri. Fried Rice finishing off the Kiri here. Bob getting the kill on Orion. And it is just a straight brawl between these two. And it seems the first battle goes on the side of Tarleton here.
Just making A&M back up the amount of picks that they got.
Fried Rice is lethal with these knife hits. But he is going to take a lot of damage. Oh my goodness.
Falling almost to death with that one.
Otto getting a pick on Carlo. Val getting a pick on Q.
Just
Turning the
one score
tides.
down.
Otter popping overclock. Getting a pick on Orion. And Box going for the third. But he's going to opt to just stay back and keep his numbers.
And still, that was 1 out of the 5 ults that they have so far.
And we're coming up on basically every other ult. So I think that was pretty worth it to turn the battle there. And we're going to see the Cassidy fall pretty low there. They're not able to finish off the kill. We're going to see an anti come out from the Queen ult. We're going to see Coalescence pop from both sides, just trying to keep Fried Rice alive. But Fried Rice is going back in there. Pulse is missed. But Annihilation is popped on the side of A&M. And they're all just going to kite away. And we're going to see the knife get put right into that.
Amazing job hiding from Tarleton right there.
They're just holding this front line. And a great Juno ult here as they try to initiate. But that is a high noon coming out, which could have been deadly for Fried Rice there. But Bob is going to go down to Orion. And we are going to see Dampish Penny go down as well to Orion. And I think they're just going to try to reset. They got to 99%.
Yeah, they do have that 99%, so Texas A&M will have to play perfectly through these next just couple fights. But we do have the JQ ult and Otter's ult coming up, so this should be a very hard fight for Texas A&M.
But they do have to be wary of that Kiri cleanse. They do have to try and bait out Suzu if possible for that Queen ult.
We'll see if come out from that Kiriko. We have Mail getting popped.
Val getting sat down by Orion. Axe not timed properly. And that is Suzu coming out. And that's no one can run. No one can hide. Fried Rice getting Carlo. Otter getting a pick on Orion after popping overclock. We are going to see Coalescence come out from the side of A&M. And that's the Suzu again. And they're just running it. A&M are just, it seems, confused what to do. Forced to pop ult here. Kiri getting picked. Down goes Q. Otter gets a pick on Box. Otter gets another on Orion. And then Dampers Penny finishing up, killing Carlo.
It looks like that will be the first map.
Honestly, that was a crazy fight between both teams.
I mean, that was a well-fought map. But Tarleton does come out victorious.
Let's see who gets play here. Of course, the Moira play.
Dampers
Dampish Penny. Can't lie, he was doing God's work with how much healing he was doing.
Really doing amazing work. Keeping up that Ramatra. I think Crispy might have thought that his play of the game got stolen. But, I mean, we will be right back for the second map.
Arriving at Watchpoint Gibraltar.
And welcome to map 2. We got an escort here on the Watchpoint Gibraltar. Personally, one of my favorite maps.
You like this map?
I love this map.
This is one of my least favorite maps.
Well, I love it for the dive aspect.
I mean, yes, it very much is a dive-heavy map, so we probably will be seeing maybe a monkey, but I doubt
Maybe
it.
we'll see it.
From Fried Rice, but we might get a hazard. There it is. Yeah, we might get a hazard
We will be the
since it
lightning.
is very much a dive-oriented map.
Maybe we'll see it. I'm thinking maybe a diva on the other side.
Real skies. I'll change that.
I run with blades.
Maybe see a diva or honestly another hazard.
My cybernetic form.
I would expect another hazard or maybe a diva because diva has been
You asked to change.
fairly good in
I
this
learned too young
in
that
this
my body
current
couldn't
meta.
always keep up with me.
But I mean,
Besides,
right now we are not
it's
playing
hard
with
to
the
turn down
perks,
rocket
so
lights.
That is true.
diva is not as strong as she is with the perks.
And then also with the ability of Hazard being able to climb walls, I think that makes him also pretty strong here.
It's like
We are gonna see the monkey.
Winston. See Winston come out from the side of the van now. Well, is a widow.
Oh my gosh, it's a widow.
A pocketed widow at that.
Oh no, this could be dangerous for all of Tarleton's little squishies here. We are gonna see Monkey getting trapped here.
We do see Val go down to Orion.
That pocketed widow might be a problem here. We are gonna see Fried Rice getting back to the high ground here. But immediately falling back down to try and stop the push, forcing recall out of the Tracers. Tracer gets kind of stuck there, forced to use all blinks to get out.
Orion does swap to the soldier off of that widow.
We're gonna see a Torbjorn as well. We're gonna get dove by the Winston here. He's gonna back up pretty quick. Otter getting a pick onto Orion, which is pretty essential here. Otter getting another pick. And then Murder Ducky rezzing Orion here.
He's gonna chase down Texas and see if they can get another pick, but it looks like they will not.
Seems like Fury is getting pretty low here. But Otter is building up his ult insanely fast. Already has it.
We might see it pop this fight.
Otter getting dove by Winston here. Fried Rice getting down a little low. Having to give up a little bit of space, but re-engaging almost instantly. Dampers Penny talking to Coalescence, getting a pick on box. Fried Rice getting a pick on the Ana. Otter getting a pick on Murder Ducky. And then Orion escapes with the bare skin on his teeth.
Now it's going to get interesting.
And then we see Val setting up this turret here.
Hammering away.
Oh yeah, gotta keep that turret alive as Winston tries to dive top. The soldier does take out the turret. And that's a nanoed Winston right there. That is not something you want to mess with. And Otter will get out, but gets picked off by Box here. Orion popping the visor, getting a pick on both supports. But Fried Rice getting the pick back onto Orion.
Sleep out from the Ana.
Murder Ducky getting the res on Soldier. Fried Rice re-engaging using the ult, but gets slept, so there's not going to be much value out of that ult. Carlo getting a pick onto Val. We're going to pop the Kitsune here, but not before Bob goes down. Fried Rice getting a pick onto Orion, but it seems that A&M took the high ground, but it doesn't matter. Fried Rice gets a pick onto the Reaper, but there's just no healing. And Damage Penny comes to save the day, but Murder Ducky gets another res, and Fried Rice gets antied here, which is just unfortunate, and the Suzu cannot reach him in time. Val proceeds to get Q. We're going to see Damage Penny and Bob just trying to hold this down. And Otter came back as well. Just trying to stall, but they C9 the point. Not able to stop it from reaching the checkpoint.
Just not able to touch the point.
We're gonna see Winston going on top of the Jet here, and Mercy going to heal him. Fried Rice getting a pick onto Orion. We're gonna see a bunch coming out here. Val getting a pick on the Winston. Davis Penny getting Q. And then the Reaper being 1 HP, but TPing up top to try and save his life.
Over there.
We'll have Val up for a Reaper very much for that.
Val is kind of marking this Reaper, just watching where he goes. But Fried Rice got stuck in the bubble and couldn't receive any healing. And we have another hazard ult. And this could be disastrous for the side of A&M. Fried Rice gets slept. But Reaper stuck by the block.
Amazing
What a block
by Crispy.
So Carlo got the pick on Val, but Bob and Fried Rice were able to stop that Reaper from escaping and finish him off for the trade. We do see Otter with a little bit of an angle here. This could be pretty nice, especially since he's so close to ulti. We're going to see A&M swap on to the Orisa. And that Soldier getting down to pretty low HP. And they're going to block off the entire team to try and solo this Orisa. The Orisa is getting pretty low.
Val with the 2-piece.
Val popping ult. Getting Q, Murder Ducky. Otter getting the Orisa. And Val getting another. And Carlo ults and gets one himself, but gets taken out by Fried Rice. What a thing of events.
That was an amazing fight there.
Oi, oi. Hey.
A lot of this in the sleeve.
We do have a couple ults on the side of Tarleton here. It seems like we have Overclock and Kitsune as far as I know. And we're getting pretty close, but Hazard is going to get locked down here. But he's able to escape with his life with the pop of Coalescence from Dampish Penny. And then they're going to pop Visor here. But it seems like Val is getting a gift on that Reaper fight there. Orion's going to take down Fried Rice. It seems like Otter getting a nasty shot onto Orion there. Finishing him off. But Murder Ducky just rezzes shot out of him. And we're going to see it in overtime right now. But we're going to see Val get speared. But we're going to see Damage Penny with the pick. And then here comes the ult out of the Orisa here. And Val getting very low HP. And here comes the rain from Fried Rice here. Helping Val get this Orisa to 1 HP. Getting the Reaper as well with Otter.
And that'll be round 1 complete.
What a fight from both sides.
Very much helped that they had an amazing hold on first point.
It seemed like A&M was starting to get some, like a snowball, but they just got shut down instantly.
It very much seems like Tarleton really likes to just kind of let them snowball and then just slam them with just good ults. I mean, like, Tarleton has had amazing ults. I mean, the 2-piece with Val and then eventually with the 3, that was an amazing ult.
I mean, that turned the entire fight around.
And then with Dampish Penny with his coalescences, these coalescences are keeping Crispy alive, Fried Rice alive. Looks like he will be going to the Winston, which we did see come out from A&M the first little half.
Let's get this mission
And
started.
speaking of those coalescences, Fried Rice was locked in a room with an Orisa spearing him and then just spinning in front of him, keeping him locked in, but that coalescence kept him alive. He was on like 60 HP.
One last diagnostics check couldn't hurt.
Shows how good these Tarleton supports are.
Absolutely. Looks like we are going to have a pause here.
We will have a pause break, so we will be right back.
shaking underneath, trying to take me alive. Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'ma fight my way through the blood and pain game of survival. Any time or place, watch 'em run away. I got none. I'll be standing on my own, never gonna take my throne. I got no rival. Watch 'em run away. I got no, no, no. I got no, no, no rival. Tell me now, what you gon' do? We can do this face to face. The reckoning is coming real soon. Doesn't matter what you say. Try to tell you this is my moment. Can't take mine 'cause I own it. Don't you know that I locked and unloaded? You're out of focus. Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'ma fight my way through the blood and pain game of survival. Any time or place, watch 'em run away. I got no. I'll be standing on my own, never gonna take my phone. I got no rival. Watch 'em run away. I got no, no, no. I got no, no, no rival. Wicked is the price. Why'd you run and hide? You can come inside. You're screaming out name. We're lost in the haze. Baby, tell me, are you entertained? You're saying my name, calling me insane. I'm running like a bullet to the brain, 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 brain. Welcome to the carnival, the freaks come out to play. Shut your eyes, hear the birds, and we gon' games to play. Welcome to the carnival, you better think us stay. You bring us to the freak show, see the party run away. Why'd you pull the trigger? You won't find the light in the smoke and mirrors. You're screaming my name, we're lost in the haze. Baby, tell me, are you entertained? You're saying my name, calling me insane. I'm running like a bullet to the brain, 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 brain. Welcome to the carnival, the freaks come out to play. legend. I have nothing to lose. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Wake up. I know what's real. Escape reality. Hardwired. Switch. We used to look up at the sky and wonder at our place in the stars. This is the world you've made yourself. Now you have to live in it. The end is in our sights. The future is already here. No matter how hard we tried, we're doomed. Say your goodbyes. Brace yourself. I can see the end inside. Three, two, one. Hardwired.
Alright, and we are back. Sorry, one of the people on the Texan Esports side did have a fire alarm start going off, so we are back now.
Send a message.
And we do see is that a Sigma come out of A&M?
Interesting pick, but I mean, it does shut down the Winston.
Enemy here.
We do have Bob playing back a little bit. We got Fried Rice going in, getting some nice damage onto that Sigma there. Off somehow misses the Winston. Val getting
Otter
two.
getting two.
Val getting a murder ducky.
And throughout all of that, Tarleton was pushing payload, which I mean, they will be coming up on. What is your account?
Val just trying, I guess, to stall a little bit.
Looks like they do have 5 minutes and 40 seconds into the second point. And they don't have to go all the way. They just have to get to the little golden box of victory.
We see Vox get a pick on Val. Damage Penny gets Carlos. Fried Rice gets Orion. Otter gets the pick back onto Vox. Fried Rice is going to try and take the high ground here. And it seems like
Tarleton might.
they are
get
moving
there.
pretty quickly here.
I don't think they will. I think Texan A&M will get a touch here. Yep, there's a touch. from
Very
Texas
close,
A&M.
but Val will attempt to try and take down this backline. But he will get out, hopefully. But we will see Orion get a pick on Otter. Carlo get a pick on Fried Rice. And it just seems kind of one-sided for that fight right there. Orion getting a pick on Bob there, which I think was unnecessary for us to take. Oh, but Val getting box here. Val TPing up top now. Or not Dan. Fried Rice is back. He's on that soldier. Getting the pick. Otter's got a pick on Q. Fried Rice on Orion. And that's going to be mapped.
Alright, I mean, that was a very... that was a very easy one from Tarleton. I mean, there was not much resistance from Texas A&M.
Play of the
But still, it was a good fight on both parts.
Fox with the play of the game.
Gets one. Oh, jumps up. Swinging, swinging, as you do. Gets another pick on the Otter there. And that's just, well, we'll see you in the next one.
Yep, we'll see you in the third map.
Disconnect.
Wake up kicking myself. Exhale cause I heard it helps. But same old way I felt. Resting on my shoulders. Cold night in a sleepless space. White eyes with a glaze of red. I'm going round and round. It won't let me out.
No me quiero levantar, sigo soñando contigo en la cama. No nos vamos a engañar si entre tú y yo ya no queda nada. Nos queda luchar, saber lo que habrá después. Irme a otro lugar.
It won't let me out. See, when I swim, I'm drowning. I see, when I swim, put my pressure in.
No me quiero levantar.
Alright, we are back.
We got the little
We're
raccoons.
back at the raccoon. Are we gonna talk about hitting the little...
Bro, I'm
little
telling
PCM?
you.
Bro.
It's so much fun to just punch them around. Seeing them go flying is awesome.
I mean, yeah, they do like glide across the ice pretty
It's
well. I
so,
do like that
it's just like
mechanic
so
that they have.
smooth. And I love how cute that little raccoon looks. We are gonna see. This is map 3.
Map 3 and
series.
match. This is match point.
Match point of the series here.
Or series
I'll find
point.
my own path.
Fried rice on the road dog. Oh.
Let's get started. Got a lot of systems.
And he
I don't know
gets
if
life
this will be
grid.
staying. I don't know if this will be staying.
Not sure how final some of these picks are here.
Yeah.
Alrighty, there we
Mess
go.
around and spawn.
And we're finally gonna get to see Otter on his one trick here.
We are gonna see Otter on the soldier, his renowned one trick. Looks like we will see Fried Rice come out on the hog. Very interesting. I've never really seen
Even
it
though
come out on
they've been running an Ana, very interesting choice.
And then they do have the Kiri to... Oh, another pause, I guess. Another issue. We will
Alright.
be right back.
Sigo soñando contigo en la cama. No nos vamos a engañar si entre tú y yo ya no queda nada. Solo nos queda luchar, saber lo que habrá después. Irme a otro lugar. It won't let me out. Irme a otro lugar. Irme a otro lugar.
Alright, we are back. And yes, we have Otter on his renowned one trick.
Otter already getting some decent damage here. Getting a pick onto Murder Ducky here. And we're gonna see Death Tank on the ram. Val getting a pick on Carlo. Making a pick on this Kiri as well.
That's already fight one.
Campus getting a pick on Box. Bob getting a pick on Q. Orion getting a pick back on Val.
I mean, that's already fight over pretty much. I mean, that's the majority of Texas A&M taken out.
Otter getting Orion pretty low there.
We have the lead.
Love those skill orbs, don't you?
I love
Enemy spotted.
As a Lucio player, don't you love Moira?
As a Lucio
And
player,
week 3, Fried Rice getting a pick on Boss. Fried Rice just going in, no cares. Hits a hook on the May, making it down to almost 1 HP. Does get walled, but wall is almost immediately broken. Otter gets a pick on Orion. This is just on the side of Tarleton. Fried Rice getting a pick onto Carlo. Val getting a pick on the Q. Oh my gosh. And we're at first checkpoint already at 8.5 minutes.
There's a test subject.
We are going to see Orion trying to go for the high ground here. Fried Rice getting pretty low. And swaps off onto the Junker Queen here. And both support ults are coming up pretty fast, but so is Hog ult here. Otter gets a pick onto Orion. Fried Rice gets a pick onto Box. Val gets a pick onto Murder Ducky. Val gets another pick and another.
Oh my gosh, a 3K from Val.
Val just knocking out the whole team.
That is a 2 kill. It looks like this is going very much as the last game.
Get out of my way or I'll run you over.
And we're going to see Val almost get a pick onto Orion there. Just not quite able to get it. We're going to see Fried Rice get a pick onto Carlo there. And we're going to see a visor pop from Otter here. Getting one pick. Murder Ducky got Fried Rice. Otter got one. Val got Orion. Damper's Penny getting Q. Damper's Penny getting boxed. And it almost seems like this game might be over. We see Coalescence come out. Pulse Bomb. Otter got a pick. Damper's got another pick on Carlo. And that's going to be series.
That series.
GG to both teams.
Very dominant
Great
performance
games.
from Tarleton.
The Hog pick actually turned out to be amazing. Because that Fried
Val.
Rice just hit every hook.
Val played the game. I'm guessing this is that 3K that we saw.
There's one. There's two.
And
There's
three.
three.
I mean, GG's all around for both teams.
GG's to everyone.
We will
Great
see y'all
game.
in 2 weeks because we do have a bye week next week, but